Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I'm WXFan21, alongside Word Sayer on commentary, Slam on tracking. This is game number 1 of a best of 3 series between Tilimorf and Lunix. And Words, how are you?
Doing all right. Looking forward to this one. This one should be pretty exciting. I say that about every one of them, but it's it's still two very skilled runners. They've had long bracket paths to get here. I'm trying to skim the bracket to see how they both got here. Tilimorf, Lunix just lost to Andy in gold bracket in round 4. Trying to see where Tilly ended up. Where's Tilly?
Tilly should have ended up out around 5, I believe. Tilly should be the higher seed in the silver bracket.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Tilimorf lost to Lynx. That's it. Okay. Yeah, Tilly lost to Lynx, then beat Jack in silver. Sorry, no. Lunix beat Jack in silver. And now, after losing to Andy, and now they're racing each other. Yeah, but both very good runners. They were very highly seeded in the gold bracket, but only one person can get unscathed through the gold bracket. So, yeah, everyone's got to leave it at some point.
You got it. Also, want to give a shout out to Slam the Fantastic, who is working hard, tracking and getting us synced up here. We're about a half a second off on Tilly's side. We'll get that set and taken care of for all of you as soon as possible again. So, with that being said, let's see how this one starts. We're going to start off with not only Orb, but we're going to get Bombs and Wave Beam. Pretty interesting start for these racers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wave Beam is... You said Wave Beam?
Yep, was only Wave Beam was the charge item.
Gotcha. Wave Beam is always interesting to me. Because it's like... It can be filler or it can be logic. So... When I see Wave Beam this early before any projectiles, I'm usually looking for any wave gates that it might be expecting me to use them for. But sometimes that just ends up being a wild goose chase. So... We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Lunix getting himself into a bit of a pickle here with single chamber and a missile door on the other side. So he's going to be farming health in this frog room, which is not fun to try and get back out. Tilimorf does make it out with those power bombs. But yeah, so game mode for this one, our runners have chosen random objectives. We got some fun ones for you too. So starting out, Tilly banned Plasma Pirates, Lunix banned Ridley, and then Lunix picked Bowling, and Tilly picked Spore Spawn. So we will have both of those in, and then we've also checked the seed ahead of time. I didn't see if our runners paused, but we have Fantoon and Metroid Room 4 as our final 2 objectives. So unfortunately, we're not getting a 5th objective from Fantoon this time, because it was randomed into.
Ooh, Tilly had to reset.
Ooh.
Well, not Tilly. Lunix had to reset, so Lunix is 2.5 minutes behind now.
Yep. I do believe with one tank that powerbomb in double chamber is in logic. But if you fall down, you're not really expected to have enough health to get back up. So it's just a really tricky room to navigate through. Meanwhile, Tilly checking this major left of crab hole. And it is speed booster. That's pretty big. Lunix will get it pretty much immediately after getting power bombs on the map, though. So it's not anything crazy. Like it's an advantage just because Tilly got there first, but they'll both have it. So probably looking for something like Aqueduct, maybe Waterway next up. Because the game does try to, like, when you have a progression item, and this is the distinction between filler and progression, like progression items are expected to be used on the next step, essentially. So if you get speed, there's somewhere where it's intending for you to use it in order to progress through the seed. So we do see a major up in Aqueduct. I didn't see what the left connecting room was, but speed will probably be used up there. Tilimorf trying to get a continuous wall jump here to get across moat after collecting that X, which ended up being supers. This is not in logic currently. Unless, no, you can't spark from the other side. But there are a couple ways of getting across. You can continuous wall jump like Tilly was trying to do. You can also do a horizontal bomb jump if you practice those. So this is definitely a keepable supers, but it's out of logic for the moment. Looks like he's not quite comfortable with horizontal bomb jumping, so he's just going to keep retrying this CWJ. Okay, and that's speed for Lunix. If Tilly gets stuck on this wall jump for too long, that could like let Lunix catch right back up. Okay, there it is. He got it. Tilly is out with super missiles. Not the logical path, but certainly a welcome progression. Let's see, where does Lunix go? Does he follow the same path, or does he go trying to follow that speed? He is going for this X, it looks like. Really dropping a quick save in case of lost progress. Lunix actually resetting out. He doesn't want to go for moat yet, which is the logical play. This is following where the seed is sending you, unless he wanted to save before going there, but I think if you're coming up Big Pink, you just go to Aqueduct here. Seems like it would be a little bit of wasted routing to go back down after that save. All right. Lunix entering Aqueduct. Tilly about to get the item in Aqueduct, so we'll see what our runners have. Spazer? That's a head scratcher. Because since we already have a wave, I think Spazer has to be filler at this point. I don't think there's any logical progression it could give you at the moment. Yeah, that's interesting. Unless there's like a boss fight with like health requirements. It could be that speed is meant to get to like top left of Aqueduct. So we can get to that major in beta power bombs? Yes, beta power bombs. All right, Tilly's up. Lunix taking the slightly longer route. Okay, I didn't see if Lunix grabbed. Yeah, Lunix did grab Spazer. So high jump, that's going to be your progression right there. So oddly, speed booster being expected in order to get to high jump, it looks like was the logic here. All right, so high jump gives you the item in that sand pit. Can we get through the sand hole on the way back? I didn't see which one it was. If that's the 4-tile sand hole, that will be logical to return from. If it's not, we would need gravity to put that in logic. Looks like Tilly's going for it. So it must have been the 4-tile. Yeah, Lunix catching up a little bit here. I'm not sure if it was just like being more decisive or having better movement or what, but they're both in the same room at the same time. Ice beam here. This is the 4-tile sand hall below, so they can get to that right door and escape from this.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Oh.
You didn't miss much,
Lunix
except for...
apparently is having a ball over here with his green glitching. You know, Lunix is supposed to green gate glitch, not green screen glitch.
Yep. So yeah, Lunix is pretty well caught up here, except for the fact that Tilimorf has super missiles. Tilly got those out of logic. He went across moat and continuous wall jumped back. Lunix opting not to do that because it wasn't in logic, so he's been following the logic and has all of the same stuff except for those super missiles. But there might be supers up there, top left of Aqueduct. The potential spot for those. Yeah, so we'll see what Lunix does here. If he goes back down toward moat, that would be honestly a strange play at this point, because high jump is the major we got from Aqueduct. So that to me would seem to be not in logic, or it's not in logic. So like if Lunix is gonna skip that X early, it'd be weird for him to go back for it, because it didn't, high jump doesn't give us that. I bet supers are the ceiling item in this next room up here. I need to learn the name of this room. I always forget. Taco Tank. That's just its name now. Because high jump gives us this. It's not supers, it's more power bombs. Interesting. There's our supers. Huh. So supers and high jump were accessible on the same step. I don't know if that's going to really matter, but we take those. So Lunix not being really punished for skipping those supers. Looks like Main Street has another X, which is not critical at this point. There's a couple more majors to the east, which is probably exactly what our runners are going to go for at this point. We're definitely not in like end game mode right now, so we want to be collecting pretty much all the majors we can. Lunix doing a quick objectives check. So we have, as far as our objectives go, I think we have the ability to clear all of them. Yeah, Ice Beam gives us Metroids 4. Fantoon is doable with this ammo. Spore Spawn is pretty much always doable, and Bowling, we just need to find Fantoon. So at this point, our runners just have to think about Mother Brain and locating the objectives. All right, so I didn't see, wait, okay, Lunix grabbed a major, no, right, they both grabbed a space jump, I'm dumb. So E-Tank here in Fire Fleas, pretty important, and then a major here in Green Pirate Shaft. Could be a double major, because that is 2 item checks. Lunix peeking this right now on the way up. And it is X-Ray, okay. So Lunix might actually skip that.
Produce the X-Ray climbs?
We love X-Ray here, but if you're gonna go all that way to peek it, it's probably not worth going all the way back around to do that loop. Because I think at this point, all logical like uses for X-Ray are kind of ruled out. Just some ice clips you can do with it, but those are all achievable without X-Ray if you've practiced them. The Aqueduct major we already got because we have speed, so that can't be X-Ray can't be needed for that. So there aren't many things left it would be useful for other than like microwaving Dragon, which we don't have Dragon as an objective, so that's really not much of an issue at this point.
And unless you really wanted to microwave Fantoon, there is not much of a point in having it. With that being said, Words, we take a look at the objectives as Tilly enters a brand new area here in Criteria. You got bowling, which needs to be activated by Fantoon. You got Spore Spawn, and you've got Metroids 4. Here's the thing. With the item loadout that they have now, is the game beatable? No. There's no way to beat Mother Brain right now, let alone does Lunix have any way of currently beating Mother Brain 1, but with those supers, now he's got the 18 projectiles to be able to break the glass. They still need ammo or a charge beam. So can we get all the objectives done? Yes. Can we beat the game yet? No.
Yep. But the nice thing is, like, we have... There's going to be a lot of navigation that has to happen just to find those objectives. So it's not that you don't have to think about it. It's just that it's not going to be an immediate problem. So it not until you're ready to finish the game, essentially, when you really have to worry about it. And you can probably collect a lot of supers on the way. This could even be charge. It's not. It's grapple.
It is the grapple beam.
Okay, so where's Everest? That's the next question.
Over there.
True. Yeah, because we already have bombs. They give us a can fly if we're out of water. Everest is always the first thing that comes to mind with grapple. Next thing would be maybe Coliseum. We could see a Coliseum that could be the progress route. There's charge.
Ta-da! Okay.
All right, so Lunix and Torian? And he's located in Metroid Rooms 4. Okay. So seeing another major here, that makes me think that perhaps the seed has just opened up at this point. Because yeah, we talk a lot about like filler and progression in terms of like what majors can and can't be. But there's a certain point in a seed where it's just like you have access to so much that the seed just kind of has to place all of the majors at some point. And at that point, you're just like, you can just stop reading into where the majors are. The only thing at that point that would really matter would be suits, I think, because the game does try to place those last if possible.
Screw attack.
Yeah, so screw attack and grapple potentially on the same step. This to me is feeling like, yeah, spring ball here. This is kind of feeling like the filler step where it's just giving you all the things now. So at this point, it really is just about finding your objectives and then finding your way to do Mother Brain. That's all that really matters. Mother Brain is in Criteria though, so this routing, assuming he can clear this Metroid room on this trip, this routing is going to work out slightly better for Lunix. Just because he doesn't have to loop back for Mother Brain. He can just have this done and then be closer to defeating Mother Brain once he gets to Criteria. Oh, was Force Spawn in Torian too? I only saw the Metroid room. I thought it was Metroid's. Yeah. Okay, power bombs. Indiana Jones for Lunix. He doesn't even want him. Just gonna drop back down and continue on.
This should be a good best of 3. 2 very even racers. I'd say I'd give slight advantage to Tilimorf, but Lunix, in my opinion, is an extremely underrated racer in general.
Yeah.
So he's not one that can be counted out either. I'm a big fan of commentating Lunix's races. Lunix is just a really good person. Good dude. Noah Tilly's a good person as well.
You and I spark? Crab shaft? Sorry, you were saying?
So, Delta, you saw Metroid Room 4 in Torian.
Okay. Yeah.
Spore spawn is so. I guess this is something else we can kind of talk to our viewers about. So, in the objective settings for the different rooms, Metroid Room 4 is a 2-tile objective with a door at the top left on the first tile and a door at the bottom of the second tile. Spo is actually 3 tiles with a door at the bottom of the bottom tile and an upper right door at the top of the third tile. And you see Lunix unfortunately got grabbed and is going to have to go back. Had
nice
bombs,
thing though,
just didn't let to do that.
Yeah. Nice thing though, he got a lot of health back before getting grabbed there. Oh, okay. Well.
Did Lunix reset bombs, or did Lunix forget that he has bombs?
I think it's more of a health thing. With no suits and 1 tank, if you try to lay the bomb, you might just be taking too much damage. You could just be dead before the bomb hits.
Because you do have the heated room back. Yep.
Yeah.
So Metroid Room 4 completed for Lunix, and that's the first objective completed for any of the runners. And Tilly has found their way into Torian as well. So Lunix out to a slight lead here very early on in game number 1 of this best of 3. And I mean, let's face it, words would this surprise you if we win all 3 games? Because it would
not even a little bit, no. All right, so Tilly in a slightly interesting spot, going for this lava grapple tunnel. This is very doable.
Lava grapple tunnel.
Yep. But it's it's a little sketchy. The conservative play would have been to farm up a little bit because of all the damage Tilly took in Green Bubbles tunnel. But he was confident enough he could get across, and there was a farm on the other side, so he just went for it. All right, a little high five from our runners. Yeah, again, Lunix, the first one to clear that objective. Tilly shortly behind, and Tilly does have the information of what's in criteria. But again, like, it's definitely Lunix's lead. Tilly has more info, but because we know Mother Brain is in that criteria, that means he's gonna have to loop back there regardless. Hey, Lunix going for a little cross-room jump. I believe this is in logic now. This used to not be in hard logic, but I think in the latest patch, doing that cross-room jump with high jump only, let alone with speed, is in logic to get all the way up. I wouldn't say it's like trivial, but it's pretty lenient compared to a lot of cross-room jumps we have. Yep, Lunix laying a power bomb to kill most of these rippers. They will drop super missiles or health. If you're full on supers, you can pretty much guarantee they'll drop some health, which is a really neat trick when you're trying to get through that room without various suit.
You are neat.
Thanks.
Welcome. Slam is currently yelling in my ear. What about me? You're neat too, Slam. It's okay.
But what if I want to be sloppy?
No. Go ahead? Question mark?
Sorry, it took me too long, but I wanted a snappy comeback. It's you calling me neat.
Well, you said neat trick, well, your neat words. And Tilly takes an unfortunate death there. Did take the safety save though.
What did he die to?
Probably one of the. I have no idea. Looks like getting out of Metroid 4.
Dang. So that's actually quite a sizable setback. Because that's going through Crab Shaft. That's a slow route to get back to those Metroids and having to re-kill them. So that in the grand scheme of things, it feels like a pretty slight setback, but against a runner like Lunix, this matchup, both runners are so good that a mistake like that is kind of huge.
Yeah, Fantune also been found here, Meridian.
Okay, this is looking really good for Lunix. this is not like something he could have known, but the fact that he's avoiding criteria for this long is really good because we know that Mother Brain is there. And if you were to route a seed perfectly, if you knew where everything was and you just decided to route it as quickly as possible, you would want to pretty much always do Mother Brain last. Whatever zone Mother Brain's in, visit that as late as possible because you want to finish the game there and not have to make 2 trips. And we also have bowling as one of our objectives, so the Fantoon information becomes even more important because you have to do Fantoon before you do bowling. Yeah. So you want to get that done as quickly as possible at this point.
Yeah. Tell them.
Yeah.
Get them words. Tell them about it.
I mean, that is kind of my job.
Words knows things, chat.
I know some things. Not all the things. I'm trying though.
Wicked smart kid.
Who you calling a kid?
You're 21. Stop it.
I was born in 1995, sir.
Oh, stop it. 21 years old. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, that's an upgrade. People used to think I was a high schooler.
Well, I was trying to make you of legal age, sir!
Where's your khakis? With Jake from State Farm.
No. Where the car keys? Where the car keys at?
Oh, is that what that means?
Let's get Smart Pack. Get your Honda and get Smart Pack. Just have to click it and get the car parked yourself. We get smart. Just the stereotypical Bostonian accent. You're welcome. Not that I like being the stereotypical Bostonian accent, but you're welcome. So
it makes for good comedy.
Keys. Not khakis, but car keys. Anyway, Lunix is just opening up a much more sizable lead. Realistically, Lunix's movement is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. He is zooming. Still looking for that Meridian map. I didn't see where it was, but it's definitely like Lunix knows it's a priority at this point because he saw the disabled save. So he knows Fantoon is here wherever that map is.
Yeah. Quick programming note for all you wonderful people. Tomorrow's set of games. I'll go over this several times while we're on commentary. Tomorrow's set of games kicks off with a gold bracket, lower bracket round 6 game between Spiffy and Oates at 2 p.m. Eastern on the main SpeedGaming channel.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Then we get our first of 2 upper bracket semifinal gold bracket games. Eddie versus Nito, 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Ooh.
It's gonna be amazing. We also got Sunwoo Farmer versus Tickles. That's gonna be a gold bracket, lower bracket game.
Well, that's still gold. Wow.
I believe it is.
Both of those runners are making a good run.
Or is it silver?
Wait.
I have to take a look. I thought
no, that's silver. That's no. Wait, no, yeah. Loser of that goes into silver versus Mo.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
good
game.
Both of those runners are making it pretty far.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good game.
Yep. So I think that round 1, 2.
Tomorrow. Excuse me. Not tomorrow. Eddie, Nito, and Sunwoo Tickles is Friday. It is Friday. Otherwise known as Friday.
Yeah.
So that's the only game on tap for tomorrow.
That round, I believe, if you math it out, is top 12. So Sunwoo being the 24 seed and Tickles being the 15 seed, both runners have already outplaced their seeding, even if they lose there. So they very impressive runs from both of them.
Mm-hmm. As much as I want to commentate some of the games, like I want to commentate Sunwoo Tickles, I can't. I want to commentate a lot of games this weekend, I can't.
Yeah, bro, imagine having a life and schedules.
Yeah, it's my birthday weekend. So.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
you turning 22?
A lot of... My hairline wishes I was still 22. No.
You know, sometimes I feel like I have too much hair. You want to borrow some?
Listen, my fitting head would love some extra hair. That's all I'm saying. Who wants to donate to WX's hair transplant surgery? But no, I have a lot of family gatherings for my birthday weekend. It's gonna be great. My family,
Nice.
my in-laws, my wife and I are going out on my birthday, and I've got Spiffy's Multi-World on Saturday night. So it's gonna be a blast. So, but there are so many games coming up. It's gonna be so much fun. For all the grand finals, we're gonna have multiple teams of commentators and trackers for every single one of the individual games. So it's gonna be a blast. There have been so many commentators and volunteers. It has been absolutely amazing to see this year. Like, for this term, it's been really, really awesome to see.
Yeah, it's been great seeing how many we have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've stepped up a lot, and we've got Bray, Chains, Jax. I did too many volunteers to name.
Yeah, because I watched the last two tournaments, and just like the explosion in volunteers, like I've been having a blast being able to like contribute this time, but just seeing the all the other names, there've been so many.
It's been nice to take a step back. Because I've done obviously a lot of commentary over the last two tournaments.
Yeah, you and NN did what, 90% of the last tournament or something?
We did a lot of the last tournament. But again, I'll tell you a cool statistic, and I can't 100% verify this, but to my knowledge, we haven't had a mystery stream at all. As in, every game has been covered. At the very least by one tracker. Every game has gotten a restream.
That is so cool.
64 people. All those matches, and I don't think we missed one of them. It's all due to all the volunteers. I gotta tell you, if it was NN and I again, we wouldn't have been able to cover everything.
What, you can't commentate 3 matches at once? Come on. Not with that attitude.
Accepted. You really want to try the broadcaster from commentating 3 matches in a row? Words.
No, not in a row, at the same time.
Hold my beer. Challenge accepted. Or hold my adult beverage with you youngins. Shut up. Anyway. Croc, is that
what our next exhibition needs to be?
What?
Is that what our next exhibition needs to be? Having multiple races going on multiple speed gaming channels and having 1 or 2 people cover all 3 and see how well it goes?
You're not scaring me! I want to do this stuff professionally. You're not scaring me!
Looks like we're having a little bit of an issue with the capture on Lunix's side, which is weird. His stream is going. Okay, it looks like we're back up.
It was due to the green screens again.
Yep.
There was a lot of glitches going on, so this is being set, recropped. It's being worked on, so as you take a look on your left-hand side here, you have the phenomenal, amazing Tilimorf, who's taking a play through wreck ship main shaft. This Phantoon kill is way out of the way with. You can see in the upper right-hand corner of Lunix's screen. You know, we have 2 majors left. There's a good chance those are the suits. So because Plasma and the suits are the only 2 left. Unfortunately, they're so far out of the way. I don't feel like either runner is going to be strongly incentivized to go there. Well, they're going now. Lunix is going for it.
This is a tough call because we don't have Ridley to deal with, so Varia isn't really an issue. Plasma. Yeah, Plasma gives us good DPS. Like, yeah, the thing is, it's like they're out of the way, but they're also all really good. Plasma makes Mother Brain a lot faster. Varia means you don't have to worry about heat or E-tanks anymore. Gravity lets you move really quickly.
I'm itching now to commentate 3 games at once. Listen, I've
Someday,
commentated
WX.
I've commentated one game with 4 players on the same screen at once. No problem.
Ooh.
Those are fun.
Lunix is in a bit of a pickle here. He can get out. Maybe.
But
We're gonna need some underwater wall jumps into space jump.
Chat likes pickles.
Okay, this is
Hi, chat.
Tilly could catch up here actually. Because Lunix hasn't saved in a while, so he needs to like underwater wall jump to get high enough to, to be able to space jump out of the water.
I've only said for 3 tournaments in a row, save early, save often.
Nah. Who needs to do that? Okay, okay. Oh, he tried.
Hold.
He did a couple underwater wall jumps. He just needs a little extra height.
They're extremely difficult to do.
Yeah, I think this to me looks like he hasn't practiced them very much. He's going really fast on those. This is really unfortunate.
Hi, chat. This is Patrick. Not a crystal.
Oh, he's so close. Like he just needs like one or like a couple good wall jumps here to make it out.
Anyway, all SpongeBob references aside, he almost had it. He just broke water.
Mm-hmm. No, this is Patrick. Okay, okay. He's out. He's out. Okay, nicely done, Lunix. Very nice. Underwater wall jumps for the uninitiated they are very, very, very difficult in this game. It is an extreme level trick, not even expert. It is extreme. And yeah, you have to have high jump to make it even like humanly reasonable. And then you just have to do a lot of really quick inputs because the game tries really hard to prevent you from being able to wall jump underwater. So yeah, there's gravity suit. All right, all of our water concerns are gone
now. Yep, don't have to worry about going back through Coliseum now.
So question now, does Tilly go for this? I did.
This makes or breaks the race right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the thing is,
breaks the race.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, it's like I think Tilly has to skip these in order to catch up. But even if he does skip these, it could still work against him because gravity is so powerful in these circumstances. Tilly does have a lot more, well, an extra super pack. So he doesn't really need plasma, so that could also play into his calculations here.
Excuse me, words?
Yes.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I don't know many SpongeBob references because I grew up without cable, but I do know a few. I did catch that one.
Or when Patrick comes home and finds all the people under his rock. Who are you people?
Yeah, that one I don't get.
It was a very interesting episode.
I'm sure. Yeah, I did watch SpongeBob when I got the chance, but it was only like when I was visiting grandparents or something.
Tilly defeats Croc, boils him in acid, and is rewarded with missiles.
Yay, missiles. Which at this point, he'll take. Maybe. No, at this point, the missiles aren't worth much.
And now I have chat with the SpongeBob references.
Yay. Evil. I don't know what that one is.
Every
I do know about
villain is lemon.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's some good lore.
It was when it was an organization. They called themselves evil. Every villain is lemons.
Interesting.
Or as
okay.
Mermaid Man says, "Protect against the evil." Get back here, you old coot!
I do know. I remember when they invented chocolate. I always hated it.
I am not doing that scream.
I remember when they invented chocolate.
Oh, that one.
I always hated it.
Yes. Yes, when they were selling chocolate bars. Yes. Oh, Merman and Barnacle Boy were fun, but yep, SpongeBob. I need it. Like one of the first episodes of.
Sorry, we normally
Sandy's
like to switch audio to the player who's doing a boss fight. Lunix literally did that so fast that there was nothing to switch to.
We typically have the sound on whoever's in the lead, behind the curtain. So, but right now they're kind of Lunix has definitely regained the lead, but oh my goodness, Tilly flew through Coliseum. That's your time saver right there.
Okay, map for Norfair.
There's
Spore Spawn is here.
And bowling. That's
wait, was bowling there? I didn't spot it.
Yep, Spore Spawn and bowling, upper right-hand corner of
Nice.
Norfair.
Yep. So Lunix just needs to find one more tank along the way, and he's good.
Yep.
Or if Very was here, I didn't see.
Also, shout out to the Raiders, Chloe and Utica. Thank you for the raids. Welcome in.
Welcome.
I'm WXFan21 alongside Word Sayer on commentary. Slam on tracking. This is Tilimorf versus Lunix Silver Bracket round 2 matchup between these two racers who, again, you could I said at the beginning of the tournament words that Tilly was one of my dark horses to go very far in the gold bracket. Nito's been my pick to win the entire thing because I just think Nito's been extremely underrated the last several map rando seasons and is putting together one heck of a tournament. Everything is coming together for him this season, and Tilly is an extremely underrated runner in their own right. And like I said, Lunix is extremely underrated in general. Like, if people don't know enough about Lunix, you need to go follow Lunix. Lunix is an extremely talented speedrunner, especially of randos. You need to go follow both of these racers, and you can do that by using !r on the Twitch chat gimmick. You can also follow the commentary and tracking team by using !C.
Woohoo!
And Night Shift is already taking care of the other one. It's !SMMap26 to follow along with the tournament. Now, we do have Lunix over here who should have Charge Beam, I believe.
So this should one-shot.
No!
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have Charge and Spring. Okay.
Oh, wait. Right, yeah. Right, Lunix didn't, he didn't grab all the majors and criteria that Tilly did. Which, again, is kind of good for him because we know Mother Brain is there. So he can just go there last and not have to double dip. But that does also mean the Spore Spawn fight's a little bit slower. Nice. Yeah, funny trick with Spore Spawn. If you hit Spore Spawn while he's opening, it doesn't actually register in the same way as other hits. So it normally when you hit Spore Spawn, it will close immediately, and you have to be quick if you want to hit more than one shot. But if you hit it on the way when it's opening, it just stays open, so you can sneak in an extra shot or two that way. All right, so we know because we've seen all the other majors that this is going to be Varia. Lunix doesn't know that, but he's going to be very happy when he sees it. Because he needs the tank even if this isn't Varia, so he's just going to go for this. And turn around. He says, I'm out. I don't need anything else.
Finally decided they wanted to show up. I mean, high speed kid too.
Welcome, Raiders. I apologize.
You won't pick the other game over us.
I apologize for my co-commentators. Poor manners. Welcome. We are here with game 1, Lunix versus Tilimorf. Lunix is has built quite a lead for himself. There was an early divergence. Tilly went Criteria, Lunix went Torian first, which honestly it looked like Criteria was better, except for the fact that Mother Brain was there. So Lunix has routed this quite conveniently to be able to get to Mother Brain last after having cleared all the other objectives. So this is quite a sizable lead for Lunix at the moment. Yeah, Lunix doesn't have the ammo for Mother Brain just yet. Charge Beam is in Criteria though, so that'll make things easier. And it's very possible for him to just pick up an extra super pack and then some missiles along the way.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed Techno Waffle versus Emmett. Please, no spoilers in chat for those that didn't get a chance to watch it. If you want to watch that best of 3, head over to SpeedGaming 2 and watch the VOD. Please, no spoilers in chat.
Yep. Okay, so Tilly is gonna know that that's Varia. So he can just go for that confidently, and not that he would have skipped it otherwise. Well, he might have skipped it otherwise. Because he's got plenty of health from Mother Brain now. But yeah, Varia is just gonna trivialize the rest of the seed for both runners.
Chloe, I was kidding. Please, let's not start a one channel versus another one. I don't want to be kicked off Speed Gaming. Chad always wins. I mean, true. Oh, this is close. Both racers had their shambles. Lunix is so far ahead right now, but Tilly... It's like ever since Tilly got gravity, it's like this is a brand new, like, movement. Like, just absolutely insane movement from Tilly. Like, there's a confidence about the way Tilly's moving right now. All right,
yeah,
Lunix.
Tilly's moving very quickly at this exact second. Great movement. I love watching this. I'm sorry, that was just too good to pass up.
I like watching Super Metroid.
All right, so
for those just tuning in, Words has been saying it pretty much this entire game. Lunix has not been to Criteria yet. Lunix does not have the Charge Beam and Spring Ball that have been found inside of Criteria. Tilly has all the Criteria knowledge. And is now just trying to look for where the exits are, where the ship is. I believe we've seen the ship, yeah? Ship is Viridia, I want to say, or Bryn?
I think so, yeah. Maybe. I could be having Seed Bleed already.
Tell me about it. This is my 5th game I've commentated today.
Nice.
I love commentary. Did I mention I want to do this professionally for a degree?
It's great.
Also, by the way, Words, you and my Counter-Strike 2 co-caster would have a ball with your 10 million guitars. He's got a guitar.
I only have 3. What are you talking about?
He's got like 7. He's got that and a keyboard.
I do have the keyboard.
Coming soon to a Speed Gaming channel near you. Words and Reserve Wolf as they sing the Super Metroid theme song.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum.
It sounded like the Imperial March for a second.
I mean, it's the Norfair song. What are you gonna do?
Did Tilly pick up Mario?
Wait, did he? Surely he doesn't skip that.
He's done it. He's allowed Slam to unlock objective full tracker.
Okay, Slam says yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, there's no way. Because, like, he's picked up literally every major. All he has to do is look at his tracker for 2 seconds to know that that's Varia.
And I just came up with this. Tilly now owes Slam a cookie.
Oh.
Not really.
Okay.
Now, Lunix is headed, in all seriousness here, no cookies, but Lunix knows that he has to be able to grab as much ammo as possible. He's at 30-30.
Yep. This is bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like, you would have to break the glass and come back. You don't want to do that.
He's just over bare minimum, in my opinion. It's... Because...
40-30 is what you want, and then 30-30.
Like, this still does. I'm trying to quickly do the Mother Brain 1 and 2 fight in my head. It's like, where you still need 18 projectiles to break the glass.
Yeah.
The first 6 you said don't count. And it's like, okay. So trying to figure this out, that means 24 missiles. Does that do 3,000 damage? Can you save every super for Mother Brain 2? Like, I think he wants another missile pack or 2.
Yes, he does. The number I remember is 36. 36 missiles by itself will do Mother Brain 1. So if you get 40-30, that's enough. If you get 30-30, you can do it in 2 trips by
Mother
going
Brain
in and
1
breaking
has
the glass.
what, 3,600 health?
I think it's just 3,000, and then the first 6 don't do damage.
That's why. So it's 100 for every missile.
Yes. So, but Lunix again only needs 1 missile pack, and that's easy enough to get. Tilly, however, is just gonna go straight to criteria now. This is feeling like a Tilly lead now, just because of the extra time Lunix has had to put into ammo. This is dead even.
And remember that Tilly has charge. Tilly's had charge from the very beginning. So what originally seemed like a massive Lunix lead has now been very much tapered down. Because Tilly is now in the lead. Tilly's found Mother Brain.
Yep. Get your guesses in chat. We don't recall exactly where Chip was, so we don't know for sure. But
4 hours.
So the other thing is, Lunix needs to blind this Mother Brain right now, and he's not going to.
Nope.
Well, that map is right there. Still, yeah. This is really unfortunate for Lunix, just because, yeah, he's got to spend a little bit of extra time finding that Mother Brain, which is making the difference. It's crazy to say, but that does make the difference. All right, just a couple more charge shots from Tilly, and that'll be a dead Mother Brain. Lunix now entering Mother Brain. 1 failed escape could make the difference here. Ooh, Tilly didn't damage down. That's gonna be a time loss.
Tilly cookies, Tilly cookies.
Yeah, I really don't remember where Chip was.
They're in the same room.
Yep, I'm gonna say 130 for my escape guess. I really don't know.
45, just because I don't remember where the ship is.
Yeah.
This is gonna be extremely close. 4 hours was just a joke, is it? What is it?
145.
I win!
Nice. Nicely
Bye.
done.
I'm done. I'm going to bed. Bye.
Well, goodbye. Also, GG Gain X. You win a metaphorical cookie.
Yay!
Tilly resetting escape once. I'm not sure. Maybe he turned the wrong way. I'm assuming he knows where Ship is. I don't think this is a blind escape. If this is a blind escape,
this is gonna be fun.
This is a wild ending, if true.
So,
got soft locked. Interesting. Getting soft locked on escape is just a funny thought.
How do you get soft locked on escape when you have every major granted to you?
I don't know, man. The little traps. Bospo escape room. Oh, okay. He couldn't progress because, yeah, one ways.
All right, here we go.
Tilly just about 20 seconds ahead on the escape timer. This is so close. It doesn't get much closer than this. Like, some extra pausing could on its own decide the race right here.
I told you, it was ever since Tilly got the gravity suit that Tilly's movement has just felt more confident. It's felt smoother and crisper, just an air of confidence. And also, one thing I didn't mention is just a sense of urgency from Tilly as well.
Yep, because and that's one of the things that information can do in a map rando, because you're like, if you are still trying to figure out where to go, you're gonna be a bit more hesitant, like take a bit more time making your decisions, make sure you go the right way. Tilly, when he got gravity, he's like, that's all I need. I know he didn't know where the last two objectives were, but he knew where he was ending the game. So like he already had a really strong route in his mind. And then as soon as he got that Norfair map, he's like, I know exactly what I need to do to finish.
It's a blind escape!
Is it? It's actually a blind escape? Oh, well, no. We got Botwoon E-Tank right here. This is ship, clearly. What did I say? Let's go.
What a goal! And what a finish! What a finish. Tilly, they take game number 1. A forfeit comes in from Lunix.
Get your GGs in chat.
What a tight game 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. WXFan21, Ward Sayer, here again with you, along with Slam on Tracking. Welcome to Game 2 of this Silver Bracket Round 2 matchup. Tilimorf on the left, Lunix on the right. We had a very close finish in game number 1, but it was, in fact, Tilly who came from behind to win game number 1. Can Lunix force game number 3? We're about to find out. Let's get this started. Words. Item draft. What are we looking at for game 2?
Item draft, yes. So for those who don't know, item draft is a game mode we have in this tournament where each runner gets to pick an item that both runners will start with. The process we do that with, first off, each runner will ban an item and that the other person cannot pick, and then they will pick one. So in this case, Tilimorf banned Space Jump, Lunix banned Bombs, and then Lunix picked Speed, and Tilimorf picked Ice. So yeah, really interesting pair of items to start with. They're on the surface, they both can be good in their own way, and then if you get into more like the advanced tech of different things you can do with them, it gets really interesting and intricate, the different options you might have depending on how much knowledge and practice you have with these items. There's some clips you can do with Ice Beam. There's also just some water movement you can do, like freezing crabs or whatever to stand on top to get up higher. Speed Booster obviously breaks speed blocks, so like Aqueduct comes to mind. It can also break bomb blocks if you're like good with speed balls and things. That doesn't usually come up in hard, tricky settings, but you never know. Immediately we're getting a major here, so it's going to be one of our banned items, guaranteed, every time. Various suit. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We love an early Varia, so clearly there's going to be some early heat. Yeah, right here, one heated room into another. That's, yep. Because we've said a few times that, like, the settings for, like, tricky settings tries to put suits as late as possible, because Gravity Suit and Varia Suit are, like, the most overpowered items in the game. So in order to, like, make the seeds actually difficult to play through, it tries to give you suits as late as possible, which means the fact that we have Varia means the seed was essentially forced to give you Varia based on the map layout. All right, so getting through Thread the Needle, everyone's favorite room to start with. Both resetting immediately at that power bomb door because they really can't do anything with that yet. All right, now they're both going up. We've got a couple more doors in this room. One is the save station.
Going over there.
Over there. All right, business center. Lots of branching paths. Super missile check. Both runners just stride for stride, perfectly in sync right now. Except Lunix taking this route up to the right, till opting to go back to business center because it'll loop back through later. Super missiles. That does not put the crab room in logic though, because that requires a gate glitch to get through from the right side, for which we need 15 super missiles to put it in logic. Oh, Tilly was hoping for the map up there. It looks like his route did not connect. Lunix gonna get the same bad news here. Ooh, sparking back through mini crane room is an interesting choice. Simply because it takes most of your health, but you got it back. Tilly getting his own super missiles. Not checking. Oh, the top left door. I forget what that was. Lunix did check it. Elevator up into the heated elevator, which we have various, so it doesn't matter. Shack tool, everybody's favorite utility bot. Tilly going left first, so that'll help him out a little bit potentially.
Money.
And Hydreigon. Wow, this is, yeah. I mean, we saw early Varia.
Dragon, that's a different game. Please
What?
know what game we're casting.
What?
You
What?
said Hydreigon.
I said Dragon.
Yeah, not the Pokemon. This is Dragon.
Yeah,
You said
that's what I
Hydreigon.
said. No, I said Dragon.
Chat, did he not say Hydreigon? I heard hi.
Chat saying WX has lost
It was
it.
meant to be a funny bit. You said Hydreigon, and I thought the other one, so it was meant to be a funny bit, and I think I tilted Dimensive in chat.
But yeah, so as we said, like getting that early Varia means the game was essentially forced to give it to you, and we're seeing just a lot of dead ends. We've had super missiles, and that's been our only progression we've seen. So down here to the right is a missile door that we can get through now. Yeah, this is why it gave us Varia, because
you,
it only had
it.
one item it could give us before
Thanks,
forcing us through single chamber and rising tide.
Yeah,
Yay.
thank you, Gerg. I appreciate it. At least someone knew I was trying to make a joke out of that. Oh, jeez, Lunix, come on, my guy. Can you not get hit by the seahorses?
Can you not get hit by the seahorses?
I've tried, okay? It's
All right,
not my
so-
fault that Divine rolled that seed. Not my fault we spent the first half hour of that exhibition trying to get through main hall, okay?
Yeah, main hall's rough.
It was an annoying room. I'm sorry.
Morph ball for Tilly. Sorry, let me do something.
Morph bombs. Power
Orb
bombs.
has been acquired. There you go.
Wait.
A little Braythorn
Bray?
action.
Bray? Bray's hit. Bray! Where are you at?
That ain't Falco.
I was just messaging Bray too.
Nice. All according to Cake. All right, yeah. So Lunix did peak plasma beam, so he's just actually gonna be going straight back, because he knows what room is at the end, and power bomb gives him access to that.
Can we talk about how awesome that was, though? Morph into bombs, into power bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
All-
you.
All of your
See-
morph ball equipment. Also, Lunix trying the most difficult jump in the game. Trying to get a spin jump into that one tile gap without high
That
jump.
was awesome. And there's your plasmers, which was already found.
The crab hits. Yay.
Said no eraser ever.
Only in pain.
Tilly is spending a lot of time pausing.
Yeah.
And is actually going to allow Lunix to try to take the lead here. So here's
Now
the
Lunix
problem.
is just gonna pause here instead.
Yeah, he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You don't
It's-
have the items required to get through Everest yet. Can you
Yep.
with speed? Maybe?
No.
But you have nowhere
No.
to set up speed.
Yeah, there's no runway. If you could charge a spark in that door, you could spark up left and get to that map on the top left. Unfortunately, that's not really an option with jail being that room.
Yeah. Deal.
Lunix going back to Everest? Oh, he wants to check bottom right, maybe. This is a gamble. He does have ice.
Bottom right is not in logic.
It can be. Well,
Not with what they
Right.
have. Bottom right is not in logic.
yeah. No, it can, because ice gets you up. up and over to the door, and if it's a dry room down there, it's in logic.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. The ice climb here is not something you normally think about, but yeah, the right crab in particular, you can freeze
I always
that.
thought right door
and
was
get
out
up.
of logic for some odd reason.
No, it depends on what's on the other side of the door. If it's water, you're stuck. If it's not, you can jump out.
We don't know what it is.
That's what makes it a risk.
Missile door.
Okay, he's fine. This could be huge. There's an item in here. We'll see if progression is in this direction. Tilly has just opted to go the other way. So we'll see which path ends up being correct.
Chat. Got a question for you. Yes, it's a food-related question for you.
I never would have
As
thought.
Lunix finds more supers, that's already going to pay off in a big way. Having a lot of supers early really is helpful. Chat, what's your favorite type of cheesecake? Go. Are you regular, strawberry, blueberry, chocolate, peanut butter? What's your favorite type of cheesecake? PTG just says yes.
I'm gonna be the party pooper. Never really liked cheesecake.
That's fine.
My cousin makes a really good cheesecake that I can actually enjoy, but most of the time I'm just like, I don't know what it is about it. Something with the tangy's not the right word, but it's like an almost bitter quality to the cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. People loving
whatever type of cheese they use in there.
I see a lot of New York style, which is just a regular cheesecake.
Mm.
I love strawberry cheesecake. It's my favorite. Especially when you get fresh strawberries. So good. What you do, like I've done in the past, is you get a regular cheesecake from Costco. And they didn't, before this past Christmas, they got rid of their strawberry cheesecakes, which actually is just their regular cheesecakes. The strawberry spread that they have in the store you can get. So I got a regular cheesecake, fresh strawberries on the strawberry spread. I cut up the strawberries, laid it out on top of the strawberry spread on top of the cheesecake, and made my own version of a strawberry cheesecake. Yum. Costco's bakery section's amazing. Costco, if you want to be a sponsor, just saying, hit your boy up.
This is kind of wild right now with just the variety of rooms and the places Lunix has been able to go, and that's it. That is what Lunix needed.
That's the item.
That is huge. Yeah, because I was just gonna say, like, he's going off in a lot of places, which is one, it could be a good sign, because that means because he has a lot of access to a lot of things, this is where he was supposed to go. Or it could be there's nothing here and he's just off on a wild goose chase. Wow. And wasting a lot of time not finding the good thing. But he found the good thing.
That's the one item he needed to make that entire go and risk through the bottom right of Everest door in Bryn worth it. That was the item.
That's huge. And now he can go get the Bryn map.
It was that or a charge beam.
Mm-hmm.
That's the item.
I mean, I think high jump or grapple also could have done you a lot of good here, but gravity is by far the best
Grapple
option.
would have helped too early, but not as powerful as like the major item he needed to find was gravity and then charge and then
but specifically specifically because of this map, I would count high jump and grapple as a win. Either one, because that would get you to the map.
That's a massive find.
Huge.
And now gonna head back down through Mickey Mouse. This could be another major here. Oh, it's grapple! There's your quick Dragon kill.
Yep.
All right,
This is looking pretty Lunix.
Hey, chat. Say it with me. The luck on this guy!
I honestly, I don't know if I would even call it luck. All it took was the ability.
The skill on this guy.
Yeah, the recognition that I have Ice Beam. That means there is one other door in Everest that is in logic right now. Instead of turning back and going the other way, I'm going to check that other door. And the recognition to do that It was a slight risk because again, you don't know what room is down there, but hazard tape rules out 3 of the dangerous rooms that could have been.
We took a look at it. Words, that was Mother Brain.
Wait, what was Mother Brain?
And Mother Brain's in Brinstar, and at the bottom of Bryn, 2 Norfair connector doors.
Norfair is huge. Literally.
It is huge, but in terms of the game, yes, it's a big find.
Yep. Yeah, so I actually have written down waterlogged up doors. So Fish Tank, Everest, and Oasis. That's 3 rooms that all have water going down, so you can't cross room jump back out. But those all have hazard tape. So as soon as Lunix peeked it, the only 2 rooms that could have given him problems were Aqueduct and Crabshaft. So 2 rooms that could have been trouble.
Tilly found triple majors.
X-ray. If these are all filler, that tells me Lunix
did the right path. Yeah.
Yeah, the absolute that was the logical way forward, 100%.
Let's find out
if these are filler.
2.
Spazer.
Oh,
that's not good for Tilly.
Nope, that's 2 filler items so far. X-ray.
He reverted out of Spazer. Honestly, that's probably reverting out of Spazer is the fastest option because you still have to menu to turn off plasma.
Force beam.
Or turn plasma back on.
D Rocky, please. D Rocky says Philly for Tilly.
Oh, he can't even get this one.
It's waterlogged. That's pre-bought wound. Oh, hello. Meridian.
Well, he also he can't even get up the elevator.
Kraid and Dragon. Both in Meridian.
This is looking pretty Lunix. Spike suit and X-ray halt? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good call, D-Rocky.
Words. This is a best of 3 between Tilly and Lunix. This isn't looking like Lunix. The entire screen is an offense!
Calling you Lunix a fish?
Look at his profile picture is 4 fish!
That doesn't mean he is a fish. He has a face. He's a human. We've seen him on the player cam before. Wow.
I quit.
So insensitive.
I quit.
Can't believe you.
I quit. I can't deal with these commentary to lay off my jokes anymore.
Tickles the scale of these accusations.
Human-shaped fish is disturbing. Okay, at least chat wants to play along with the joke. Co-Coms doesn't want to play along with the joke. Chat plays along with the joke.
I don't know, D-Rocky. I can't tell what he's upset about. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
It's been a long day. I've been doing comms since 1 o'clock. Send help and cookies.
Cookies are nice. Ooh, Tilly's back here in Bryn, which is honestly good for him, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Lunix is just... That gravity has been too good for him. He's just going to be clearing his way through these objectives in Meridia. And there's nothing really that's going to slow him down.
Tilly's gonna find that gravity, and I really want to see what the reaction is gonna be in the webcam.
Yeah, that'll be definitely good to look for.
Now, keep in mind, nobody's defeated the boss yet.
Really? I thought I saw Lunix going in for Dragon. Maybe not. Or maybe
we saw the Dragon early.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's Kraid here. There's Dragon. We know where Mother Brain is, but I know Mother Brain is bottom right Bryn. And here we go. Lunix now heading back for Dre. Then you're going to go all the way into Kraid. Hello, Dragon.
Lunix trying to get an early spike suit here.
Lunix, please.
No charge means you pretty much have to do the grapple kill if you want to be fast with this. Which, I mean, even with charge you would do that anyway, but limits your early damage options. Okay, there's the goop.
Goop, 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 goop. Yoink. Get fried, Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Tilly vs. Lunix Game 3. Please act now using dragonfood.com. Feel free to order right now. We are selling crispy fried shrimp. Your order right now, $33.95 for the first meal. Buy one, get the second one half off.
I take no responsibility for these advertisements. I will not be fulfilling these.
Rocky, stop! It's not a real website.
Nice second try gate glitch for Lunix.
Helping.
Link is broken. Don't please chat. Do not click any suspicious links in chat. It is not good for the safety of the community.
Also, I've got a racing sim I want you to help me out with.
Oh really? That sounds exciting.
It sounds wonderful. Not that I got
nothing bad could ever happen. No, nothing bad could ever happen from that. Nope.
LunixSMB.com. Chat coming out here with the throwing heat. More tanks for Lunix. Lunix now has the required tanks for Go mode. 1020, we established this in the last seed. That's enough to break the tank. It's not enough to beat the game.
Yep. Charge would still be really good for either runner at this point.
Charge would be massive for either runner. And remember, Tilly never went for that third major. Which, honestly, by the first two, it's just filler.
Yeah, but he couldn't even get to it. It was the G4 elevator, the waterlogged elevator, so he would have needed high jump at minimum. Yeah. You could conceivably get a spike suit to go up there, but that's a big commitment for something that's out of logic.
Stop it! Stop it!
You want WX? You wanted people to play along with the joke,
and
now you're complaining.
It was a joke. That's not what I meant.
Do you want us to play along or not?
No, because someone's gonna actually create the website.
I'm getting mixed signals here. I don't get it. I don't know what to do with you, WX.
Oh, let D-Rocky in chat. I mean, hi, D-Rocky.
It is his tournament.
It is. Can we all get... Listen, jokes aside, can we get some love for D-Rocky in chat as the main admin of this tournament? This was his brainchild. He wanted to do the third ever tournament. Let's get some love in the chat for D-Rocky, please. All of us other admins are just helping him out. This has been his show the entire time, so...
No applause, just send money. Can't send you what I don't have, D-Rocky.
I thought you were paying us! Wait a minute! My contract as an admin clearly states... But yes, D-Rocky, this has been his brainchild. He took the lead on the third tournament. The other admins, Divine, Aussie, myself, Sunwoo Farmer, and Edible Toaster, along with Kupo as our amazing inertia person. It's his platform. It's been amazing. And again, this is D-Rocky's brainchild. We haven't thanked him enough throughout the tournament. So please make sure you drop some hearts in the chat, some thank yous to D-Rocky Lizard, who's been, again, the main admin for this tournament. What else did you want us to talk about? Lunix is over here playing with Jacktool. This is going to take like a half hour in and of itself.
I wish we had Minesweeper.
Oh, please don't. Techno Waffle, where are you?
Honestly, I'm kind of jealous I didn't think of that myself. I redeemed that. I freaking love
during
Minesweeper.
A race of his that he actually played it during a race.
Yep.
And I'm like, would you not do that during a race? I didn't
It's
know
Shack
it
Tool. What else are you gonna do?
Techno's here! You said Minesweeper
Hi,
words,
Techno.
and he just appeared!
Good. Hi,
We
Techno.
said Minesweeper.
We love you.
And you just popped in. Oh, I love it. Anyway.
All right. Was
Lunix
this
now
where?
gonna actually waste time and wreck ship because we know this is all filler.
Yep. Was this where gravity was? I'm trying to remember. It was beta power bombs. I can't remember what room it was connected to.
Yeah, gravity beta power bombs. It was north of Fire Fleas, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's nowhere near it right now, I don't think.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Lunix, 1, went deeper into Bryn first, which is where gravity was, and 2, it's feeling like Lunix has made a slightly more
he's way
efficient
too far
route
south.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lunix got gravity a lot more quickly.
We also know south of Mother Brain was where the 2 North Air connectors were. And Tilly needs to go northeast of Bryn to find that gravity suit of beta power bombs.
Yep.
Getting back on track here.
What do you mean? Slam's totally on track. Our tracker's totally on track.
Anyway. It's about as bad as some of my jokes.
You paused so long, I had to say something.
It's fine. I really wonder if Lunix is gonna double revert out of wreck ship entirely. And that's gonna be something that we're gonna have to watch for.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna
there's really nothing
Mesa.
valuable here for him.
Yep, he's gonna come across.
Although there was a major up the G4 elevator.
Yep.
He can do that because he has gravity.
Tilly.
Oh
no. Tilly found one of the North Air connectors. He didn't get gravity.
He blinded into North Air. This is bad. This is really unfortunate for Tilly.
Somebody send hugs Tilly's way. He's gonna need him after this game. There's the G4 elevator. Through the Green Bryn Fire Fleas. And this is the room that Tilly couldn't do before. I mean, you
Charge would be good
ice,
for
but
Lunix
you didn't
here.
have high jump. And
Yeah.
If this is charge, it's game over. I'm taking a nap, and I'll see you game 3.
Spring ball.
Spring.
Okay. Wow,
so again,
that is.
Wreck ship was filler.
That is a worthless spring ball location.
Yep.
Because in order to get there, you have to have had gravity already. So at that point, it doesn't do you any good.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Part of my language.
All right, so yeah, looks like Lunix re-grabbing X-Ray, not really caring about the other 2 majors here. So just takes a quick revert. He's gonna walk back out of wreck ship. Not the double revert.
Oh, luxury. We've already had one Pokemon reference.
Luxury!
Second one. All right. Speedball from Tilly.
Very nice speedball. Very
This
clean.
is really bad for Tilly. I feel bad for Tilly.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tilly doesn't have any underwater movement items. Didn't get the grapple, which we know is in Mickey Mouse, after a gravity suit. Spring Ball is way out there in wreck ship that he wouldn't have been able to get anyway. And no one's found high jump yet. This is and he's just going deeper and deeper in the North Air.
Yep, which I mean, you can't fault Tilly because like where else is he gonna go? You're not gonna want to blind every single door in Bryn. It almost feels like a relief from Tilly's perspective to be like, oh hey, I have an exit from this place where I have no map. This is a new area. I could get something good. I could get information because right now the Bryn map is completely inaccessible. So this feels like a relief for Tilly, but we know that it's just leading him further and further away from what he needs.
It is, and it's unfortunate, but again, he doesn't know what we know, right?
Yeah.
You would have had to continue to blind Bryn, and again, Bryn being one of the biggest locations in the game, for those of you that are just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, might be newer to watching, the 3 biggest areas in the game are Brinstar, Northfair, and Meridia, in some order. They are the biggest in the game. They're the biggest in vanilla. They're likewise the biggest in map rando, criteria being 4, and then tied for 5th is Wreckship and Torium in 5-6. So, Tilly's perspective, rather than blinding most of Bryn, ooh, I found an Orfair connector.
This could be Fantoon.
I mean, yeah, it could be.
It's
like,
nope,
okay,
not this room.
Right, so it's like you find an Orfair connector, big chance for a lot of majors. You know 3 majors are most likely filler. And I just find things just really interesting how this seed has progressed. And again, we know, and it is Fantoon, we know that the one item that Tilly needed to really break the seed wide open, he was so close to. All he had to do was go northeast of Firefleece, and he would have gone back on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, there is no spoilers in chat. Do not spoil that race earlier.
There's plenty of people here, us included, who would like to actually see how that race played out for ourselves.
Or just check the
Yeah.
But again, Bulb, not your fault. We said this at the top of game 1 that we don't want to spoil it for anybody that didn't get a chance to watch it. Like, I commed game 1, had a meeting, and then came right into comms here. So, if you're interested in watching Techno Waffle versus Emmett, that is over on the main, on SpeedGaming 2. Go watch the VOD over there. But we say this, and Brad, Bulb, we appreciate you. It's nothing against you. I don't want it spoiled for anybody that hasn't had a chance to watch it. That's all.
And if it's already been put in chat, you can't exactly take it back, unfortunately.
Yeah, and again, I appreciate everyone for not saying it. Again, Bulb, not your fault. We greatly appreciate you. It's just we want to be respectful of everyone else that was either here watching this game at the start that didn't get a chance to finish watching it, or, you know, whatever. And I mean D-Rocky, of course.
Wait, Eddie won? Dang it.
Eddie just came in game 2 and just beat the other 2. I mean...
that sucks. That's unfortunate.
Eddie, just because you have a hitbox doesn't mean that everyone else does. Anyway, no. Eddie's good people. Haven't had the pleasure of calming with him yet this tournament. Might have to fix that. So again, Bald, nothing against you. It's the broadcaster in me. I want to suspend that disbelief for everyone that hasn't had a chance to watch it yet. That's all.
Okay, so Tilly is going to be headed toward this Norfair map, so we'll see what's here. Lunix did not go to Norfair, even though it was connected to Bryn. So we'll see if Ridley's here. I don't know. I don't know what's good for Tilly here.
They were the rest of the majors. That's charge, that's high jump, that's space, and screw.
This is really bad for Tilly.
Yeah. He's going to
go
Because the
one thing he needs is not
he
here.
Doesn't have... Yep. But he doesn't know that. He sees 4 majors and go,
yep.
I could get gravity.
Yep.
Because remember, Varia was the first item we found.
Yeah. I mean, he might even be happy with high jump. Like, that's the thing. Like we were talking about Everest before. It's like high jump and grapple. Both of those majors get you up there so you can get to the Bryn map and not have to worry about anything. So, like, he might be like, okay, I'll get high jump. Okay, I'm happy with high jump. Let me just go finish things and do whatever.
I want to address
and
this
then
real quickly in chat. Penguin Detective says, for future tournaments, can anyone sign up to help with comms or tracking? You can sign up to help with comms and tracking for this tournament. Exclamation point SM map 26. Grab one of the volunteer roles. When I send out pings for commentary and tracking to sign up, you have the opportunity to do either. If you need training on tracking, once you're in the Discord, send me a DM. I've trained, what, I think 4 trackers already this tournament. I will train you how to track. Plain and simple. I love helping people. So if you're interested in volunteering, hit me up on Discord. Join the Discord. I'll gladly train you. plenty of time still to sign up. There's Charge Beam, the one item Tilly didn't need to see.
Yeah, he's got plenty of ammo at this point. He really doesn't need that, unfortunately.
He's not going back to Bryn to get gravity.
Yeah, which why would he?
It very late. That one item is gonna keep him deterred. Yep.
He's gonna get charge here. In all likelihood, he'll see high jump here, which is good, but again, compared to the gravity and Bryn, it's just not enough.
Yep. So again, Penguin, Words posted the. He didn't post it. He did the command there. Yep. Join the Discord. Grab the commentary or tracking roles, or grab both if you want. If you want to track and that's all you want to do this tournament, I will more than happy to train you on how to do it. I've trained all of our new trackers, or most of them, so no big deal there. Watch the speed wave beam. Yep. You're welcome. Full bit, and look at Tilly's face when he got it. He's like, yeah. He knows it. He knows he's missing that gravity, so he knows he's missing one of the big items to get through water movement. Also, he doesn't have grapple. He has no underwater movement items. None.
There is a ball to an E-tank item, which if there's a dry room on the other side, you could conceivably use speed booster to get up there. That's probably his only hope at this point. If that's high jump, that gets him something.
Also, Words, there is something else we should kind of mention, and Water just said it. Speed is kind of an underwater item, is what Water just said.
Yeah.
Yes and
with a
no.
heavy asterisk.
Yes
heavy asterisk on that one.
The only thing that speed can do to help an underwater movement is you need the runway in a dry room to set up the underwater movement via a shine spark.
Yep, and that's why it's kind of.
Wasn't grapple really close to grab? Yeah, grapple was a Mickey Mouse.
So yeah, there's zero chance of Tilly finding either of those unless he goes back to Bryn and starts blinding again. Yeah. Which at this point in the seed, he's just feels too bad to do that. He's not. Yeah. He's not gonna do that unless it's his last option. So he's going for this ball between E-tank item.
You tell him, Words. You tell him all the things.
Oh wait, he has ice. That actually makes this logical. Which means probably not high jump, sadly. Screw attack.
I'm gonna be
screw attack.
Here commentating from the
it's high jump. Okay. Thank you, I guess.
Words is just completely ignoring me. That's okay.
I don't know what to do with that mental image. I'm sorry.
Be that way. I was trying to do another funny bit. It's all right. Again, this is all the other items, and this is going to end up being screw attack.
Yeah.
Because we know where everything else is. Again, Tilly has to know by process of elimination that there's a low chance this is gravity or no gravity at all. But again, he doesn't know that we don't have speed. Not speed, spring ball. Tilly would love to see spring.
Yep.
And he's gonna find spring.
Yeah, Tilly would hope this is spring at this point. Yeah, you see the head shake's like, what am I doing? Where do I go?
Like he's thinking, where are the underwater items?
And
unfortunately, spring is the one item he couldn't get to. And the other two were in Bryn that he never got to.
The one nice thing about this is now that he has high jump, there's a fairly easy, I say fairly easy, underwater wall jump in Everest you can do to get to that map. Like, if you can do underwater wall jumps at all, which are already very difficult, that is probably the easiest one. So he has the opportunity to go back for the Bryn map, but he's not going for it. He's just going to go into Criteria now. If Ridley's here, that's kind of good. Because that means Lunix is as far away from Ridley as possible, basically. But still, I think it's going to be too much. Tilly has very little chances of coming back in this one.
Tilly was much closer in game one, having a chance of coming back. And did come back because he didn't go for the other suit. He didn't go for that Varia suit in game one. And that's what ended up paying off for him as Lunix was on his way back from getting that Varia suit. So that paid off for him. The problem is here in game two, he's too far out. He's so far away from Bryn right now and getting those underwater movement items. It's not gonna pay off for him. He's gonna see Ridley here.
Maybe. Yep, there he is.
Ridley.
Yep.
And he's gonna see no major. This is now gonna trigger in his head, Bryn is where my other items are. But remember, because of all the saves, he doesn't have a good revert. So he's now 2 sectors away from Bryn.
Right.
And now has to go through all those water rooms slower.
Bryn is on the way to Mother Brain, though. Right? Because Mother Brain was Meridia, I think. No, it was in Bryn. So, I mean, in that sense... Oh, no, it is still bad. He has to go for the other 2 bosses.
Exactly.
Yeah. If he had been able to do bosses in Meridia, this would be almost fine. But, yeah, just the speed of gravity is just too much to overcome at this point.
Yeah. You saw what it did for him in game 1.
And that's when both of them had it, but like Tilly just made better use of the gravity suit, largely because he had more information, so he could move more confidently. But like, when gravity suit movement can make up that much ground, when you both have it, it's crazy how much more ground you can make up when one of you has it and the other doesn't. All right, nice and easy Ridley fight for Tilly. It is funny to see both runners like with opposite objectives completed. It does look like Lunix is going to end up maybe in the bottom half of West Ocean, which will cause some delays here getting up to Fantoon, I believe. I think he was at the top. Yeah. That could give... Again, it's like... Tilly just needs all of this to take as long as possible for Lunix. The good thing, again, routing-wise for Tilly, is he just has to go back to Bryn, and he should be able to get to the map as soon as he gets to Bryn. So he'll get better information there. I think Tilly actually knows where all the bosses are, once again. So similarly to the last game, where like Lunix had the clear advantage in equipment and like progress, but Tilly had the information which let him move more confidently. But again, without that gravity suit, it's looking pretty curtains. Okay. Both in the same room right now. Yeah, Lunix is trying to figure out how to get around to that map. He has located ship. But Tilly just going to be headed straight back for Bryn, probably going to get that map, and then head to the bosses in Meridia.
I feel bad for Tilly.
I feel really bad for Tilly.
Yeah. With the exception of Bryn.
Yep. So... Yeah, trying to recall the items. So... Tilly's going to get to Bryn, get the map, and he's going to see 2 majors. However, if I'm Tilly in that circumstance, I see 2 majors, and I assume that it's Spring Ball and Grapple, and then the G4 item is going to be Gravity. I don't know that there's a world where I assume Gravity is going to be one of those 2. You might say it's like, oh, well, it's 2 out of 3. Good odds, but... Like, if you're thinking about the logic, you're probably just going to assume that those aren't Gravity, which, again, is really bad for Tilly. But at the same time, he knows where the other bosses are. I don't know what the routes were to those, so I don't know if, like, Kraid is really accessible. So he may be forced to go for those. I'm not sure. Okay, this is a fan tune for Lunix. Lunix? Lunix, what are you doing? Why? Why? Why not just kill the ghost? Like, I get going for the item, but like, I don't know of an item that would actually help you here. Oh, charge. Charge would give him a microwave. That might be why he went for that.
Words.
Yeah.
I think I'll get game 3.
I think we're getting game 3. Okay, I'll tell chat.
Okay, thank you. So, chat, if you take a look on your right-hand side of your screen, you'll see battling a space elephant. And if you see Tilly, who just left jail and is now hanging out with the Golden Pirates.
Tilly's not even going for the map, which might be best case scenario at this point. If he's confident he can get to Kraid, like that probably is the smartest play.
Chat heard us. Damn. Oh, hi, chat. Anyway.
What?
Again, all kidding aside.
How did they hear us? We were talking so quietly.
I'm whispering.
Yeah, everyone knows people can't hear you when you're whispering. It's illegal.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do we think this is a really good question we should talk about? Penguin says, do we think either is feeling behind? Yeah, considering how game 1 went, yes. I think both racers probably think they're behind right now.
I don't know.
Well, let's think about it.
Lunix,
Tilly ran into wreck ship early and found 2 filler items. Lunix then not only went to wreck ship and found filler items, went to Torian and found nothing.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, Lunix, I think if it wasn't for those, would feel like, I feel like Lunix in the early game probably felt really good, because that is a really good gravity to get early. And it's a blind gravity, so blinding into a gravity while like still having plenty of options left in Bryn aside from that gravity, that feels pretty good. But yeah, all the detours after that probably make him feel more behind now.
There's the map. Lunix now needs to think about this, okay? He can't reset the Phantom jump, so he has to go all the way out to criteria to Ridley, to go all the way back and to beat Mother Brain. Is there a chance Tilly can go beat Mother Brain right now? Yes. But again, gravity is so incredibly powerful.
And
the
Kraid is really far away.
Could be the deciding factor. But again, Tilly's just going to go in for Kraid. And Tilly knows where Mother Brain is. But look at the water in between. There's water rooms in between. There's a lot of heat in between.
This is really rough. So the heat doesn't really matter because we have area. So that's not an issue. It looks like he can get to Kraid reasonably if he goes across reverse Croc Escape or Croc Speedway.
And he has no way out of Dragon. Oh no, he has to go all the way around too. He's gonna go do pre-aqueduct. He has no way out. He's gonna do a gravity jump.
Yep. Nice.
Nice gravity jump as well. But he has to now. Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, because I remember like Lunix.
Around.
Yeah, Lunix put this off for a while, and he did have gravity at the time. So like, it was a long trek with gravity. It's like I can only like even before I saw it, I knew it was gonna be a long trek to get there without gravity.
There's still a chance Tilly wins this.
There's a chance. It's very slim. If this had been a quick Kraid, I would say this is close to even, but just because of how far away this Kraid is, this is like it's gonna be very hard for Tilly to win, because the route back on its own is gonna be really tough. Because well, he has ice. No, he could get across that sand hall, so that makes it better.
Lunix is hunting charge beam.
He is. He should find it quickly enough.
You have 40-30. What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. It was literally on his way back to the ship. So for him, it was a free major.
Oh, yeah? That makes sense.
Because I'm like, why is he doing this? Oh, there's landing site. Free major.
Yep.
All right, listen up, Twitch chat. All right? Audience participation time. If you're enjoying this best of 3, I want to see thumbs up in the Twitch chat. Let's go. I'm enjoying this best of 3. Words, are you enjoying this best of 3?
No, not at all. I hate this. No, this has been great.
Well played.
I was so close to putting. I was so close to putting a thumbs down in chat just to be a troll, and then you asked me. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's see those thumbs up. There's over 300 of you right now watching this live. Let's get that audience participation up. And again, the more viewer interaction, the more views Speed Gaming gets, the more we can grow this amazing community even more. Let's
in other
go.
words,
we appreciate all of you here.
If you want more gamers to enjoy the beauty that is Speed Gaming, type more things in chat.
Things. You know someone's gonna type the word things.
No, specifically more things. There you go. There's water. There's water nap. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, Water.
Ooh, PTG Mock with a next layer. Let's go.
Next layer. What is this? A cake?
Yeah.
Cake.
I'm forgetting where these things happened. Was it somewhere one of these streams where someone asked your favorite cake? Yeah, I think Braithorn asked that at one point. Yeah, like 13-layer chocolate cake. Very hard to beat that.
13-layer chocolate cake. Where are we going? Cheesecake factory or a bakery? 13-layer chocolate cake. How fat do you think I am? Chat, quiet!
You didn't give anyone a second for that one.
No, I did not. As soon as it left my mouth, I knew I had to tell chat no.
I mean, I'll take a 14-layer chocolate cake.
Nothing wrong with a 14-layer chocolate cake. Does that
13
listen,
was not an upper bound.
It is my birthday this weekend, so does that mean you all are getting me said 14-layer chocolate cake?
You want to give chat your address so they can send it to you?
No, not at all. Some of it would come shaped like middle fingers. Some would come shaped like a megaphone.
True.
Some would have us the regular cake saying, "Please lower your volume."
Did you save before eating this cake? Save early, save often.
Exactly. A cake will have save early, save often on it.
Ooh, nice spark. I didn't even consider the possibility of sparking back across Sandal. This is getting interesting. Ridley's dead. Tilimorf does not know where Mother Brain is. Through process of elimination, he probably knows.
He blinded Mother Brain earlier.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Oh, this is interesting.
Through those water rooms.
But Tilly has charge.
Another escape, isn't it?
Tilly has charge. Oh, this is getting interesting. Lunix will be headed back through ship, so he shouldn't have to farm.
This is... I can't believe how close this is gonna be again.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is insane that Tilly is actually close to making this comeback.
This is why you
Tilly's
never
in Bryn.
give up.
Tilly's in Bryn.
This is why you never give up.
This is crazy.
Tilly's in the lead again.
How? How did this happen?
He can't keep getting away with this. Anyway, to quote whatever movie that's from.
I feel like that's in a lot, but
I don't know.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
By maps, yeah. Tilly never went to Toria. So Lunix went to two areas that had absolute filler items and nothing. So Tilly's back in Everest. Tilly's in the lead. Again.
Tilly is in the lead. He's got some more awkward movement to deal with, but he's in Bryn. Lunix has to like move as quickly as possible here. Okay, Lunix is also in Bryn now.
Oh my!
Oh boy. That's a rough route, dude. That's a rough route. Tilly already did spore spawn though. Tilly already did spore spawn.
Correct, and Lunix.
And Lunix does not have charge. This is going to be a slow spore spawn, at least 2 rounds.
Oh, I can't believe it. We thought we had game 3 guaranteed.
We thought.
This is not good for Lunix.
It's not good at all.
Lunix, my guy. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Teleport! I'm sorry. Wrong cheat code.
Quick save for Tilly. Okay, Lunix at least got a double super, so this should be a 2 round.
I can't believe this ending right now.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Tilly should have
Oh.
had no shot. 0.
Yep.
He just leaving Bryn for so long. Did not go down to find gravity. Never found grapple. Never found spring ball. Tilly is in Mother Brain and is looking to shut out Lunix 2-0 in a game that he should have never had any business winning.
Yep. This is insane. All right, chat. Get your guesses in. What do you think the escape timer will be?
Game 3! I want the escape timer to say game 3!
I would love that too.
Warfare, minute 15.
I'm gonna say minute 50. This is your reminder, chat. Don't click on any suspicious links. Don't do it. It's not safe.
This is not the way I want to see this best of 3 end. Minute 5.
Wow. Congratulations, Rumball in chat. You have won a metaphorical cookie.
Hooray! I can't believe what we're watching.
This is insane.
When commentary has this pegged as we should be guaranteed game 3, and Tilly, out of absolutely nowhere, leaving gravity alone, never going back for it, not having underwater movement at all.
Not
No
even getting
grapple,
Brinstar map.
No spring, no gravity suit, no way to get through underwater wall movements at all. Tilly, 2 games in a row, comes from behind to rip Lunix's fans' hearts out and stomps on them. Tilly, unless massive shambles happen right now, through bot through need tank to
Guess what
where landing site yet again.
Guess what
2
room is
games
connected
in a
to ship?
row. Tilimorf defeats Lunix 2 games to 0 in unfathomable fashion.
Jeez. What a heartbreaker, man. Get your GGs in chat. Tilly playing amazing.
Unreal.
2 games in a row, ripping victory from the jaws of defeat.
Oh.
Lunix gonna finish this out.
Of course, I joke about ripping Lunix's fans' hearts out and stomping on them, but unreal
Seriously.
finish.
Seriously. Like, this feels bad for Lunix. Like, as Lunix, you have to be feeling really bad about this, but like, honestly, this is one of the scenarios where I feel like it feels worse as a viewer. Because we looking at it, it looks like he has it in the bag. And then he just doesn't.
Minutes. We thought that this was going to be Tilly's race. Excuse me, about 40 minutes. We thought this was Tilly's race.
Lunix's race.
Tilly is going to be extremely shocked when we tell him the results of both of these.
Yeah. Tilly still doesn't know where gravity was.
Delta making a really good point. Lunix's routing after grab was brutal, and he was going the right way, but he ended up wasting so much time in Torian because, again, we didn't have the Ridley info. And ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for the one, the only Lunix, who will finish out the third ever Map Rando tournament in the silver bracket ends in round number 2. Gotta give Lunix his flowers, Tilly his flowers. Unreal finish. Tilly, welcome on in and GG's.
GG's, thank you.
So I just want to address what Lunix has said in the race time room. Don't know if want to do an interview. Didn't feel like did anything in this set. Might just want to try not smashing their head against the wall. Look, I understand, Lunix. If you don't want to do an interview, there's no pressure. Tilly, you should have not won either of those games. And I'll tell you why. Lunix had you for most of every single one of those games. You were behind 15-20 minutes in game 2.
Oh, wow. I kind of felt like I was
gravity.
behind.
Gravity led to grapple. Gravity was northeast of Brinstar. You went further south and left it alone. That Mickey Mouse room that I believe you found was grapple.
I don't think I ever found Mickey Mouse. But, yeah, okay.
It was insane. Like, you literally... When you go back and watch the VODs, you'd be like, how the heck did I just teleport from losing 5 minutes in game 1 to 15-20 down in game 2? How did I just take over first place? It was insane. Lunix will not be joining us. Obviously, Lunix, he ended his stream already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tilly, I give you all the credit in the... You gotta walk me through and walk us through game number 2. What was going through your mind when you found Mother Brain and you were just waiting to try to find Grab? Because you and Lunix were like, okay, you both got to Everest around the same time. Yeah, we have no way to get through Everest. You went back and did exactly what I would have done. I'm like, okay, let me go check for gravity and some other spots. Lunix tanked the right side of Everest and found gravity early. What was going through your head in game 2?
Yeah, so I went back to wrecked ship and I saw, of course, X-ray, Spazer, and then another major that was locked by either gravity or high jump boots and spring ball. So I figured I had to just start blinding. And I went into Brinstar and I was not really looking for items, more looking for a new area so that I could actually get the map, since the Brinstar map was top left of Everest and I had no way to get there. So yeah, when I found Mother Brain, I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep blinding until I find a new area, which luckily at the bottom of Key Hunter Shaft there was Norfair. So Norfair ended up giving me everything I needed without gravity, so I was able to still finish.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I honestly think blinding Mother Brain kind of won you the race. Because like at the end, because Lunix had gravity that whole time. I think he covered all the ground you did and also ended up going up Turian, which ended up being really bad, obviously. He last location Ridley. But he had gravity. So he was able to like make up a lot of ground. I think you both got to Spore Spawn around the same time. I think he was just a little bit behind at that point. But because you had already killed Spore Spawn, you were able to just go straight through and then you kept that lead the whole way pretty much. But like if you didn't know where Mother Brain was, and like if you weren't able to just make a beeline there, like I don't think there's a chance that Lunix doesn't just overtake you there. But yeah, it was really crazy to how that one played out. Because Lunix, he, like we said, he went further into Bryn immediately and then just blinded into Grav fairly quickly. And it felt like the entire way that it was just his race to lose at that point. But you made up so much ground at the end there.
Okay.
Also, really surprisingly efficient routing to and back from Kraid, because that was not an easy Kraid to get to.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I was worried when I realized I had to go back through the 3-tile sand pit.
Uh-huh.
And then after pausing for a moment, I saw I had a place to charge a spark, so just before I went to Kraid, for a moment, I thought I had to leave and blind some more items to get through that room, but luckily it worked out. And then also, having to loop around to bowling to get out of Dragon was kind of funny, but so it goes. I
This
had
has
no
been one
other
of my
way
favorite games to commentate.
back out
This
of.
was absolute cinema. Both games, absolute cinema. This is what I want as a broadcaster. Like, this is what you want when doing play-by-play of a game. This is the cinema that you want. Words kind of said it the best before you joined. Like, you feel bad for Lunix, but it's like you feel bad for the fans because it's like we're all watching what we think should be an easy Lunix smash after getting gravity, and then wait a minute, Tilly's and Bryn. Tilly's getting closer. It was just like absolute cinema to see it. The best decision you did was once you found Ridley, was beating Ridley right there and then. Getting charge beam. I know you went because I'm assuming you went to get your charge and all your other majors there, and you're like still no gravity, but beating Ridley saved it. Blinding and the Mother Brain saved it. I'm extremely happy for you. Extremely. That was, again, one of my favorite series I've ever commentated doing Super Metroid. That was absolute cinema. I feel bad for Lunix too, don't get me wrong. You two were some of my favorite to watch. I was really hoping for Game 3 the way you both were playing. But folks, go back and watch both these games if you came in late. We know we got the raid from Waffle and Emmett late. Go back and watch these games. It's well worth the watch. Tilly, kind of walk us through Game 1. Game 1 seemed almost like a bit of a jet seed, so to speak. I guess kind of walk us through the thought process there in Game 1.
I don't know. It was basically
I got Steve Bleed already. I already forgot about it.
Well, I know it was random objectives, but I just wasn't finding the objectives, it seems. So, of course, the last area I went to had Spore Spawn and bowling. And then I didn't ever check the objectives, but Fantoon ended up being an objective, and Metroid 2. So I had Metroid 2 and Fantoon completed before I found Spore Spawn bowling, but yeah, I don't know. It was just like a maze, it felt, going through to each area. And then at the end, when I was about to head to Mother Brain, I was like, wait, what area haven't I visited? I haven't seen the ship yet. So I had to take a moment to figure out where Wreck Ship was that had to have the ship.
Yeah, you both actually ended up doing a blind escape on that one. That one, the divergence was early on after the first or second area. You went to Criteria first, and then Lunix went to, was it Meridia? Whichever one was northwest. So you went to Criteria, found a few majors, including Charge, and I think you both had Space Jump. Yeah, you found Charge and Mother Brain, which is like, at that point, it kind of feels bad because it's like, well, if Mother Brain's the only thing here, you don't want to have to loop back for this. And that, again, kind of put you behind for most of that game, where Lunix, he went the other way, found 2 objectives, went somewhere else, found a couple more objectives, got gravity first, got plasma, and like he was in the lead for most of that. But the difference was in the final area, I believe it was Norfair. Again, he got there first, but the thing is, he didn't know where Mother Brain was. He also didn't have charge, so he had to stop and think about extra ammo to grab. He had to figure out where Mother Brain was because he still had Criteria and Wreck Ship he hadn't checked. So like on paper, he has the lead because he can just loop back cleanly to Criteria, whereas you, after you got gravity, you went to Norfair, and at that point you have full information aside from ship. So it's like at that point you can just move with confidence, like, okay, I gotta go grab these objectives, then I can just head back to Mother Brain. I don't have to worry about ammo because I have charge. So like that one difference just let you move so much more quickly because you didn't have to think about where to go or how to get your extra ammo. You were just able to like move confidently and go straight from one thing to the next. And that little extra bit of hesitation on Lunix's part for lack of info just was just enough for you to actually bring it back and beat Mother Brain first. Because I think he got into criteria like 20 seconds behind you. But then he had to go back down for the map to get Mother Brain. So like you were finishing Mother Brain as he was starting the fight, I think. And then it was a blind escape. So who knows? If you fail one escape, then it's anyone's game. So yeah, that one was really crazy to watch.
Yeah, it was, like you said, a bit feels bad to find Mother Brain before any of the objectives, but also finding charge was definitely like, well, this was worth coming here. Let's just keep it and keep moving forward. So yeah, finding charge definitely was the key, I feel like. When I found that, I was pretty happy with my routing, even though I hadn't found any objectives yet.
Hey, selfish Super Metroid fan here. Can I kindly ask you both to do a third game, please? 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 That was so much fun. Anyway, let's wrap things up with final thoughts here. Real quick, I want to answer just a question in chat. Any more matches tonight? No, this was the last one. We have one best of 3 on tap tomorrow, and that is Spiffy versus Oats, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern on the main Speed Gaming channel. Tilly, final thoughts from you as you advance into the Silver Bracket quarterfinals.
Just GG's and GG's to Lunix. I know we scheduled the race really last minute. We had it on the schedule this morning. So thank you especially for getting on comms and tracking last minute. We really appreciate it. It's always fun to be able to watch back these races with the commentary and chat. And yeah, just thanks for everyone putting on the tournament. It's been a blast.
Love it. Well, we appreciate you, Tilly. Words. Final thoughts from you? I'll take us home.
Yep. Again, GG's, Tilly and Lunix. You both played amazing. This was a great race to watch. And thank you, Slam, for tracking. Did great. Thank you, WX, for joining me. As always, a pleasure. Again, this was pretty last minute, so appreciate you hopping on with me on this. Yeah, we said it before. D-Rocky being the head admin for this tournament, kind of taking the mantle to make sure this tournament happened. It has been a blast so far. Shout outs to everyone else on the admin team and at Speed Gaming for putting this thing on. Thank you everyone at home for watching. Again, these things don't happen if there aren't people to watch it. So yeah, thank you for doing your part. Everyone go follow our runners. You can follow us on the crew here for commentary and tracking if you like. And yeah.
All right. Well, Words, absolute pleasure doing comms with you as always. I saw you down there. I'm like, please no one sign up. Please no one sign up. I want to do comms with Words. I didn't want to monopolize everything today, but I put the ping out this morning. I'm just saying.
You did. Yep.
Appreciate all of you. Tilly, congrats. Good luck at the Silver Bracket quarterfinals. Lunix, GG's, and unfortunate condolences in your loss there, but this was, again, I don't say it hyperbole. I don't say it suck up to anybody. This, of all the Super Metroid commentary I've done in the last several years since I got involved in this, has been one of my favorite best of 3s to commentate. It had everything you wanted as a broadcaster, everything you wanted as a fan. It came down to an escape upon an escape. These were amazing. There was drama, there was routing, there was shambles, there was pretty looking tricks. It had everything you wanted in a best of 3. Tilly comes out on top 2-0. For Tilly and Lunix, Words and Slam, I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next mission. Thank you so much, Words, for comms, Slam for tracking. We'll see you tomorrow for Spiffy versus Oats, 2 p.m. Eastern on the main Speed Game.